warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone. Are you a university student or something related to an academic practitioners? Well, welcome to this video. My name is Nur Qalbi Rustan, and as one of the students in Higher Education Study Skills course at Yogyakarta State University, and to fulfill one of my assignments on this course, I would like to share to you some information related to a topic about this course. So, today's video, we are going to talk about studying higher education to improve learning motivation. Have you ever heard about study skills in higher educations? Well, I hope so, because in this digital era, there are so many ways for us to gain information just by surfing on the internet. And before we talk more about the study skills that can improve our motivation in learning, I just would like to mention some of our top universities around the world that require their students to learn these study skills. So the first one is this. University of Limburg. They offer some skills for the students which they should require. For example, like time management, note-taking, reading, and test preparation. So these are the four main skills that their students should require. And the second university that I would like to share is about Monash University. It's one of the famous university. So this university also require their students to have a study skills which is more complex rather than the previous university. So there are at least 5 themes that they are focusing on. So namely, learning at university, studying effectively, quick links, reading and taking note, and last is preparing for final assignments. So the skills that the students also require is the preparation for the final examination. And the third university is Calgary. So as been mentioned previously, the study skills help the students to improve their learning. So there are lots of skills that the university offers to learn in their websites. So some of them could be found in these websites. So in Calgary University, we can see that they divided their skills into 4 themes, such as reading and listening, note-taking, excellencing on assessments, and additional resources. So among 3 universities that I have mentioned, almost every university have mentioned note-taking. Well, yeah, I think this note-taking is one of the important study skills that the students should have improved in their learning. So after we have mentioned study skills at 3 universities, I would like to highlight some skills that we can use or we can learn to improve our learning motivation. Well, the first one is about independent learning. So as the university students, I think the way of our learning process is quite different when we are at schools. So what I mean here is that we are trained to work independently, like the lecturer give us the assignments, which is individuals or even groups. So we are trained to be more autonomy learners. And the second skills that the students should have is how to make a good notes. Well, by having this understanding about how to make good notes will improve our learning motivations. For example, like if I have a task, I would like to list the task first and then I'll make sticky notes about it. And yeah, and the last is about information skills. So by having a good information skills, we can have more time to uh, enjoy our learning process. Like if we know how to gain information efficiently, it will give satisfying in learning. So that could be a helpful thing to learn. Okay, everyone. So this is the end of this video. I think that's all what I can share to you of today's video. I hope that you can have learning motivation doing with those study skills. So even though there are so many study skills that we can learn, especially when we are surfing on the internet, but yeah, back then the motivation is divided into two. The first one is extrinsic and the second one is intrinsic motivation. So without these two, intrinsic and extrinsic motivation, we couldn't improve our motivation. So back again, if we watch several thousands of video of motivation, but even if we couldn't bring ourselves to start the learning, it's just same as multiplying zero. So I think that's all what I can say. I'm really sorry if there's so many mistakes on this video. I hope you enjoy it. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and thank you.